Oh my god, that's my face. Oh, that's my tail.
Hi, that is you.
Hello, Poxy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Would you
How are
like
you
to
doing,
share
Vivi?
your view? I would like to look at your face.
Ah, yes. Do you give me one moment? Uno momento. There we go.
Oh my god, you are so much larger than I expected.
Well, this is a specific scene that I make. I just have a way of doing things in stream that I really don't like. You know, things not being able to go and work out. So there we go. Big me.
Well, it looks lovely. I love the coloring around you. It's like you're a walking, I don't know, being marijuana high or something. Like I can like feel the haze coming off of you. Would you say that you are a aggressive weed smoker?
No.
Thank you so much for 100 biddies.
I wish I was, but no.
You wish you were. You can always start.
Oh, the money in my job wouldn't let me. I swear to God.
Oh, I see.
But no,
Do you have
this
a government job?
Yes. Vivi, I would like to ask you one thing.
Fuck.
How much chrome have you put in your body?
What? Chrome? What do you know about my body? I've never eaten chrome once in my life. I've only put it in my butthole. What?
I bet you've probably eaten it through your mouth at least once as a kid.
Really? Really? Are you sure?
I'm
feel like
sure.
I should
A lot of
know
things are
what's coming to
coated
my
in chrome.
mouth. Everybody knows what comes into their mouth, right?
No, not as a kid. No, not when you're a baby.
Thank you so much for 100 biddies. When you were a kid, you didn't know what came in your mouth?
Yes.
I was wondering if you're just gonna let it keep going, or like you're just like, I don't know if I should like say something or okay.
I don't know, man. Oh yes, Digimust is pointing out that thing was a little bit on the edge of TOS, so let's probably move on.
Hey, it's my stream. This is literally the stream.
We don't want your stream to go and get banned now, would we?
It's gonna be fine.
That would be a
you
tragedy.
worry about you, I'll worry about me. If I want to get banned, I'll get banned. So don't worry about it. Don't worry.
All right, perfect.
It's gonna be okay. Unless you're worried about getting canceled, because this is literally the
show
where we
worried about
ask
getting
you
canceled.
questions for canceling you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm cancel proof. I'm cancel proof.
You're cancel proof. All right, we gotta do it.
People have tried.
I'd shoot hype scotch twice.
Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Now that I think about it, there's just one thing that I do which people really hate. Do you want me to tell you?
All right, tell me. What is it?
I put. Okay, first two things. You heard about the milk. You heard about the milk before cereal thing, right?
Milk before cereal thing. I've heard of that. Yes.
Okay.
People are stupid.
What if it's hot milk before cereal?
What?
What if you put hot milk in cereal?
I feel like I talked about this. They're like European people that do this, right? Some weird shit where they don't use cold milk. They use hot milk.
I've never heard of it, even from my European or Swedish friends. No. There's like a pudding that's like
a pudding?
Warm
I thought we were
milk,
talking about cereal.
Like, it's classified as a pudding. It's not a cereal. Don't ask me. The British are weird. Translations are weird. Blame the British.
God damn it, Isotopia. Go away. Okay, sorry. What?
Putting the ISO. What the hell?
Keep going. Keep going. Tell us about this recipe for pudding that has warm milk in it.
So, it's a Swedish little dessert. What it is that pudding isn't actually like flan pudding, but rather, you ever heard of like Christmas pudding?
Christmas pudding? Not
it's
really. Doesn't it have like plums in it or something?
Yeah, it's that one.
And it's like a baked thing.
That's the traditional form of pudding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the liquidy thing that we have in the U.S. Yeah.
It's steamed in a pot. So yeah, that's the traditional pudding.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What about it?
And so that definition of pudding doesn't mean like, what us Americans think of as pudding. It means like actual like grains and like sweets and stuff. And you pack that up. You crush it into a little like ball, usually with like one of those like, what's it, cheesecloths? Tie that up. Then you go and steam that. Well, it's just to keep it together. It's just like, it's not an actual cheesecloth to cheesecloth. It's more like a perforated cloth.
Okay.
and then you steam that, and then that
Okay.
mass becomes very soft. You gotta steam for like 12 hours, and then that's your pudding.
Alright. I just want to let you know that we are at the segment where you usually would go into your 5 minutes, but if you should finish your pudding story.
But no. That's my pudding story. And
Wait,
so,
what do you mean that's your pudding story? You started out asking if I've ever eaten chrome, and then said pudding, and described cereal first, and then described warm milk pudding.
I'm
and then
hungry,
described
okay?
What is happening? Where is the
I
point
don't
of
know.
the story? Where does it
there
end?
isn't
What?
one. I'm just talking.
You were just telling me. What does this have to do with chrome?
Oh, yeah, about the Chrome. So you know, edge runners. Edge runners. Let's go back to the
runners.
Chrome. So edge runners, right?
Edge
you know how
runners.
people have like cyberpsychosis where they go and put in too many implants?
Okay, for those of you that don't know what he's talking about, there was a show on Netflix called Cyberpunk 20, I don't know, something like that.
Yes.
Whatever it's Edge Runners, yeah, that thing. Thank you so much. Oh my god, for
And so
312
generally, if you
biddies.
go, oh, sorry. If you put in too much implants, you can go and get cyberpsychosis, which are like psychosis, and so you get like images like, you know, what's on me. So that's why I asked you, Vivi.
What?
Have you been putting too much chrome? Have you been putting too many
Oh
implants?
my god, you were asking
Is that
me
why
if
you
I've
go and
ever
see me
eaten
in
chrome.
purple and blue? No, I'm asking you if you have any chrome implants on you. Cybernetics.
Chrome implants. So you are getting all whatever the psychosis thing right now, and you're asking
No.
me if I have cyberpsychosis from eating
No,
chrome.
no. Because the thing is, if you have cyberpsychosis, you see the blue and purple, but I don't see it. It's just you.
What do you mean it's just
It's
me?
just-
Everybody else in chat. You have to tell me. I'm not blind. I see like a purple and blue outline around people. Chira Cobra, thank you so much for reading. We are talking with our lovely Poxy15.
What?
Tell me about
one
this,
if you
though.
can, put one in chat if you can go and see the blue and purple. Put two if you
What?
don't.
What do you mean? Who can't see it? Everybody can see it. Oh my god. Clearly,
see?
there's colored
See?
outlines around.
Vivi?
No, you guys are the worst. You guys are gaslighting me. Fuck you. Thank you, Sarah Johnson. Fuck you. All right.
So
I
about
just
my
want to let
5
you know
minutes?
you do have 5 minutes now to do whatever you would like.
Okay. Well, I have a interesting philosophical question.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Have you heard of the dilemma called the basilisk?
There's a dilemma.
It is an
Isn't
ethical...
a basilisk just like a big monster that has like a poison
No,
tooth?
so this
Like a
is the
big
basilisk
penis
that
dildo?
Kyle Hill was talking about on YouTube. So the basilisk is basically supposed to be like this this entity, right? Think of it sort of like
Entity?
an SCP.
Okay. This
Think of it
entity?
kind of like an SCP. But this
An
SCP
STD?
entity, SCP, you know, secure,
What's an
pertain,
SCP?
secure, contain, protect. Like it's like monsters and stuff that operate on weird rules.
Okay, monsters.
um,
Got it. Basilisk monster.
The basilisk only appears if everyone wills it to, and it will go and immediately kill anyone who decides to go and stop it.
Okay.
Right? But then it can go and sense what you think. It has ultimate power. It can go and see into the past, see who has opposed it, and immediately kill you off.
What?
But in order for it to, don't worry about it. Basically, it'll just find anyone who opposes it and it'll kill them off. Right? It doesn't matter how.
Okay.
But the question becomes, if you go and support it, you live. But if you don't support it, you die. That's one part of the dilemma. But the other part is, if you don't
I
support
don't understand what the
it can't
supporting it
exist.
have to do with anything. What do you mean by
Like,
supporting it?
You support the idea of it existing.
Oh, if you
It
know
is an
it
entity
exists.
that exists in thought.
If you
Not only, it's-
think
it's
it exists, then
entirely
it
abstract.
exists. If you don't think it exists,
Exactly.
it doesn't exist. Okay.
So then the dilemma becomes,
What makes
Would
it a
you-
dilemma? What's
the dilemma is
here?
that the dilemma here is that if you go and support its existence, you live. But if you, for some reason, don't get everyone to stop supporting its existence, everyone dies.
Everyone dies, so you don't want people to die, right?
Exactly.
So you would want
And that
someone
includes
to
yourself,
believe in
right?
it.
You don't want anyone to believe in it, but the problem is,
But you
by
just said that everybody
statistic-
dies if nobody believes in it.
Well, those that don't support it.
those that don't support it die. So why would
Exactly.
you want? Why would you want anybody to not support it?
Because they want to live. I think I just
confused
broke
right now.
Vivi's brain, everyone.
I am so confused right now. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So
But basically, just look up Kyle Hill and the Basilisk on
I'm not
YouTube,
looking
and
up
I
shit.
think-
Okay,
Not
so
for
there's
you,
this
for Chad.
basilisk that exists if you believe it exists, and it doesn't exist if you don't believe it exists. But the way that it figures out if it exists is that it needs to be something that the whole world, like, it takes into
Or at
account
least
every
a
single
majority
person in the whole
believes.
world. So if even a single person believes that it exists, then it will exist. Is that what you're saying? So you want everybody to not believe it exists so that we don't die, not that we do die.
The question becomes, would you support existence or not?
Why would you need to support its existence or not?
If you support it, you live. If you don't, it dies.
But it doesn't. What are you talking about? I feel like you've been talking about three separate things. Is the dilemma whether
Oh,
or not
boy.
we live or die, or if it lives or dies? The basilisk
The
or
dilemma
us?
the dilemma is about you.
About us. Okay.
It's based on statistics, so like, you know, and probability.
Statistics? What does this have to do with statistics? No math is allowed in the stream! We talked about this! No math!
Oh, I'm so sorry, Vivi. Everything I do is mostly about math.
Oh my god. Okay, so
And
tell me
chemicals.
about statistics.
I won't.
What does
I
this
won't
have to
break
do
your
with
brain.
statistics?
Now that I think about it,
I think what you're trying to say is that you want to figure out if, given the choice of believing or not believing, supporting or not supporting the basilisk, which one would you choose so that you can maximize your opportunity to live? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. I'm not going to explain this.
Wait, but you said it has to do with math. So, like, what's the
It
math
does,
here?
but well, the math is based upon the probability of how many people would do it or would not do it.
Oh, I see.
And then that would inform your choice, essentially.
Okay. Well, you would always live if you support it. So why not just always
Exactly.
support it?
But then they would kill anyone who doesn't support it,
Who
which
cares?
would include, say, your
I
friends
thought you
or
said
family.
the issue was just on yourself. The dilemma is whether or not you yourself lives or not. It has nothing to do with other people.
Well, no, the dilemma is whether you or someone or you would support its existence or not.
Right, exactly. So
But
it has
that would
the-
lead to you surviving or
Oh,
not.
your 5
But
minutes
it's
are
just
up. Thank you so much
complicated.
for this basilisk talk.
Okay. I think this is too much for any of our brains. My brain is melting.
I don't
just
think it's
talking
actually
about
that complicated of a concept. I think you have said it 5 different ways now during the 5 minutes that you've been talking about it.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm getting canceled in chat. They're saying that I like math and hot. I don't like math. I just have to work with it. I'm not forced to do it.
I see. So, like, are you gonna write, like, a proof on, like, which one you should do? Like, what do you mean?
The reason I failed math once was because of proofs. So that's gonna be a no.
Okay. Thank you so much for 100 biddies. There's a question from Nichols Rugger. Why wasn't the pudding story a D's nuts joke? Huh?
Because I have standards. Nickel.
He's got standards. Did you know that?
And
Did you know that
I
he
would
has
rather
standards?
you go and, you know, instead of the D's nuts jokes, how about I just go and put the biddies up your butt, Nickel? I think that's where it's supposed to go.
That's very sweet. You and your lover, Nichols Rugger, can put biddies up each other's butts as much as you want. As much as you
Oh,
want.
God. I don't
Professionals
think
have
they fit up there.
standards. He's a professional D's nuts joker.
Yes.
Clearly. He loves having nuts
The good
up
ones,
his
the
butts.
point of a D's nuts joke isn't to just go and say, putting these, like, nuts in your mouth, right? The point is to go and catch them where they can't go and get it.
Catch the nuts?
No, like, say in an inventive way.
Thank you so much
The
for 100
pudding
biddies,
thing is
Isotopian.
overused.
They would like to know, can you put hot cereal in my butt? Also tits. I hate you.
Hot cereal?
Yeah, they want to know if you can put hot cereal in their butt. They're flirting with you.
See,
Will you do it,
I
Ulu?
think you can, but I think they're talking about a different kind of milk.
They didn't even mention milk, but if you want to put milk in there, I'm sure Isotopia would enjoy.
They said hot cereal, and I was talking about milk and cereal.
It's just hot.
It could
be dry. It could be fucking dry cereal. It could be dry and hot.
Hot and dry. Oh my god, that would.
Yeah, hot and dry
I don't want to
cereal.
think
How do you like that?
That would splinter. That would splinter.
Yes, it would. I'm glad you would enjoy that. Delicious, delicious cereal in the butt.
Yeah. Hey, remember, I'm not the one saying it. It's ISO over here.
You're not the one saying
exactly, Chiro. You gotta at least lubricate. Lubricate the hot cereal before it goes
So how
up.
would you lubricate the hot cereal?
Milk.
So you would use milk. So are you asking Isotopian to put milk in your butt? Your own personal milk? Do you have a favorite brand of butt milk? He just hangs his head.
God.
See, do you see what Isotopian's saying to you? He's like, I want my butt to look like a can of creamed wheat. I heard wheat milk was good for butt cereal. Lupinoni is giving all kinds of suggestions.
You know,
so what is your go-to?
You volunteer, right? Oh, my go-to? It was just,
what is your go-to butt milk cereal?
Almond milk? I don't know. I'm just pulling this random one out. Oh, great. I was about to say. God damn it!
You heard it from here first on Who the Fuck Are You? Now what you're known for is putting almond milk in butts. Thank you so much for being here. If you use !guests, you can you can pull up all the information of our previous guests right there. So is there anything that's coming up for you that you would like to talk about, Poxy? Before I kick you in the nuts.
Oh yes. I did apply for med school, so we'll see how that goes.
Does this
have to? I think that's about it.
You just wanted to make that announcement?
I mean, that's about the only thing I got in my life. I don't really stream that much, sadly, because of that.
So what you're saying is, don't go to your stream. The one that says twitch.tv/Poxy15 and twitter.com/Poxy15 underscore.
No.
Go there. Poxy's applying to med school and won't be VTubing at all after this.
Oh my god. Look, I have one plan. I have one plan. Once I graduate med school, I'm going to tell my parents that I'm a VTuber. Because they're the type that if they go and... If they know that I'm a VTuber, they would disown me. Absolutely, like 100% immediate.
So you want them to disown you?
No, I want to go to med school and then tell them so that they can disown me, but I have the cash.
Wait, I don't know if you know this, but if you go to med school, you're gonna be in like huge debt.
Ah, see, there's the thing. You make so much money, you don't care about that debt.
You don't make that money until like 10 years later, bruh. How are you gonna live until the end of med school?
Let's see, med school only takes about 5 years, so that means that, and then right out of the gate, you start making 250K. So you can start.
It depends on your field and whether or not you can get a practice, but sure, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, doctors are in short supply. Like in the U.S. at least, it's very easy to get a job.
Okay, all right, if you say so.
All right.
So you feel prepared. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell them you're a VTuber after you get into med school, and then you want them to disown you. And then you're gonna be like, "Fuck you, mom and dad! I'm in med school."
I'm saying that. I'm saying that.
Have so much money in 10 years, but I'm gonna scrape by until then. So, haha! Because I don't care if I live in poverty and have to eat almond butt milk all the time. That's just my life, mom and dad. You can't tell me what to do. I'm happy for you, Poxy. Thank you so much.
That is an option.
That's. So this is where we are.
Yes. As you can tell, I'm a little bit unhinged and delirious.
Oh, very nice. Thank you so much for being here, Poxy. We're going to be in our next person now. Thank you. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we say goodbye?
Yes. One last thing. So you talked about nut milk, right? There's one place that nut milk should go, and that's in your mouth from me.
100 biddies. Thank you so much, Hypesock. No questions. Just want Poxy to have some money to tide him over for med school.
I told you you're not supposed to go see. Okay. Oh my god.
Get out! Get out! You're the worst! Get out! Oh my god.
You're trying to kill me. Raven,